What's up, traders? Welcome to the day 5 of the 50K Trading Combine Challenge. And yeah, not the best week. I had a small red day today. I only took one trade right at the end of the market, so this recap is going to be pretty quick. Before I go over everything, if you guys find value in these recaps, even when I'm losing all the time, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow, and also it helps more traders who are struggling with losses find this content. All right, so let's go over today's trade. So the bulk of the move today happened earlier in the session, and honestly, I didn't see an entry all day, and I thought I'd be ending the week without a trade today. But then right at the end, during power hour, I saw something that I liked. Looked like we might get a continuation move after rejecting this high right here. So I wanted to get involved around here. If the price drops without tagging me in, that would have been fine. But I was able to get in. And at first, it looked like it was rejecting exactly how I wanted. I really liked how the price kept rejecting right here, but also made me somewhat nervous that it kept coming back up. And then I got stopped out. You know, I took a small risk. It didn't work out, took the loss. And I guess that's my week. So my P&L for today was just this one trade, $102.80 in the red. And since it's Friday, let's talk about the full weekly P&L. I'm down $234.90 in the red for the week. I mean, it sucks that it's not at least a positive week, but hey, it's lower than last week. And considering I only traded one day last week, I'll take the slight improvement in P&L. That roller coaster trade on Wednesday probably saved me from a worse week. But all that matters is that I'm still in the game. I just gotta trust that the market will eventually reward the patience and resilience. Right now, my only focus is getting a green P&L month. That's always been my personal performance metric. Last year in 2024, I only had 2 red months, I think. And that was when I was still testing strategies and figuring out my edge. So having a couple weeks in red is nothing new. I just gotta stay patient and stick to the plan. I mean, it feels crazy that last week I was all excited to start this challenge, and then now we're already at day 5. I was able to trade 4 out of the 5 days this week. I think Tuesday's the only day I didn't trade. And even though it wasn't always pretty, even on the day I made a profit, I just see it as it's all part of the process. And that's the whole point of this challenge. I want it to be a demonstration that day trading isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. Don't feel like you have to rush into things. Doesn't matter how good your strategy is. Every trader goes through slumps and losing streaks. But I mean, probably not as bad as mine. But if you don't train yourself to handle these losses, you're only a few bad trades away from blowing up your account. And I think that's where most traders struggle. Not with the strategy, but with the emotions. Because if you don't know how to take a loss and move on, you start chasing trades, forcing setups, or getting tilted. And that's when everything just spirals. That's why I take losses head on. I never want to be hesitant to lose. And if I do lose, I want to brush it off easily. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt, it always does. But at this point, I know myself well enough to not let it get out of control. And I truly believe this is what holds most traders back from profitability. Obviously, strategy and your edge in the market matter, but if you've back tested something and it works, you just gotta stick to the plan. Stop overanalyzing and focus more on the discipline and emotions. Now, am I giving myself a pep talk after losing all week? Pretty much, yeah. But seriously, think about it. Most traders overcomplicate things when really they just need to be handle the red days without spiraling out of control. So yeah, I'll be fine. But it's good to remind myself from time to time, especially after having a week of just crazy chop and price action. And I just want to mention that I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting this content. The only adjustment I would make to my process is maybe watch my trades less in real time. I swear I'm still having nightmares from Wednesday's price action. If you missed that video, that was the day 3 of this challenge. Go watch it. I'll link the full playlist in the description. How is your trading this week? If you ended in green, congrats. And if you had a red like I did, don't worry about it. Just stay patient and stick to your plan. Your time will come. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday ready to start fresh and hopefully bring you guys some profits next week. See you guys then. Red signing out.